Hey guys, what's going on? It's your friendly, salty popcorn heating machine. Welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About It, where I break down tips, ideas, or problems within the games I am currently playing. This is a reoccurring episode that happens every Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. In this week's episode, I wanted to talk about the long-awaited Tactical Realism Mode for the game Rainbow Six Siege. So the day the new Skull Rain patch came out, I got into a few games with some of the players that got to try it out during the Xbox Pro League Finals in California. They had already played it and knew how it all worked. The community had been wanting a hardcore mode for the game, and Ubisoft finally delivered. As you can see, most of the UI has been removed, and it's now harder to know who is who. We actually ran all recruits with shotguns, and we had no idea who was an enemy and who was a teammate after the attackers breached the building. For the first few rounds, mayhem only ensued, especially for me being new to all this. You think you know what's going on, but when you have 3 to 4 roamers, then things start to get crazy very quickly. I would actually shoot at some of them because they kept scaring me due to not knowing who was rounding a corner. If you think team killing is bad in normal games, then you should shy away from this game mode. So basically, there are some key things missing from the normal game mode that you don't think you really need. First off, health. You may think, yo bro, why do I need to know this information? I just Tachanka segue all day. Well, let's say you're an attacker and you see Smoke's gas grenade, and you've been shot a few times and you don't know how much health you have. Well, if you accidentally walk into it for a split second, it just starts ticking away your health. And you don't really know how close to death you are, because there is no red indicator saying, hey man, you should get the fuck out of that smoke. Now I know you guys wouldn't sit in the toxic babe smoke, but it's just scary to not know how much wiggle room you have. The ammo capacity for your weapons and magazines have changed dramatically. Normally you would get a fixed amount of rounds, and in there you could reload as many times as you wanted. But now you physically have to keep track of what magazines hold what. You also get less ammo than in normal games. Pro tip guys, it's generally a good thing to waste your enemy's ammo with drones. I actually lost a round because I ran out of ammo earlier than I expected. If you listen closely, you can actually hear the clicking sound.
Jumped out, jumped out.
I don't have ammo, I don't have ammo, run!
Oh man, ammo! Out of ammo! Out of ammo!
We were both out of ammo.
Out of ammo! No. Literally, out of ammo. After this round, I ended up having to watch what I was shooting at, and I didn't spray randomly. Because you basically get 3 main magazines, and they show you how many rounds you have in each one. You can empty half a mag, then reload for a fresh one, but if you cycle back to the one that's half empty, then that's what you get. Shotguns are exceptionally better in this mode, because you can keep reloading it one by one. And it doesn't require a magazine unless you use the Spaz 15. So if you end up finding 10 people to play with, then I would recommend Smoke, because of his sniper sidearm and a shotgun primary. I'm also not sure why you need 10 people to start a game from a dedicated server. I know you can open it up to the public, but why can't we start with 4, 6, or 8 people? Anyways, there's a fun tactic that you can use when defending. When running outside of the map as a defender, the game puts a red mark at your feet every 2 seconds. Much like the red marker when you're being hit up by a drone. You know the mark, the one where that one dude keeps hitting X and eventually get your drone killed, all because he wanted 20 points? No drone marking or objective marking is allowed in the new mode. Communication is key when spotting an enemy. So when you go outside the building, don't be too afraid, because it takes quite a while for the attackers to pinpoint your location, especially if you're constantly running around and doing parkour over the walls. A lot of the times we had players who kept leaping out the second floor windows. They would drop down and kill 1 or 2 of us before we were ever alerted that somebody was outside. And if you hated that in normal games, then I highly suggest you stay away from this game mode. Although when you are the defender, it makes for quite a fun time. So when you're roaming around as a defender, you will have to constantly call out your positions. I don't know how many times I got killed because someone flicked to my head thinking I was an attacker. The crosshairs are of course removed, and it makes it a little harder to hipfire people with shotguns, but I enjoy that actually. Perhaps one of the hardest features to get used to, other than the no names or outlines, is the no kill confirmation part of the mode. A lot of the times when doing a quick peek and shoot, you would see a huge blood spray, but you wouldn't know if your target was down, dead, or alive. Sometimes we would have a person constantly check his drone to confirm kills. There is no indication that someone died even if you tab to see the menu. All scores show a dash mark until the end of the round. So even if a teammate dies, you have no idea unless you see it or they tell you via chat or using a mic. It doesn't tell you who killed you like it normally does in the upper right hand corner either. So you can't even talk crap to the people you killed because you don't really know who died. The kill cam was removed, and it makes it difficult to see where and how you died from. In most of the games everyone everyone would automatically ask, where is he, Microwave? What window? What location? How did you die? What happened? And you have no answer to this because it doesn't show you, which I really like, and it makes it feel like I'm playing Splinter Cell. So after 4 to 5 hours of playing this back to back, you're probably wondering what I think about this whole mode. Well, while I do enjoy it, I do believe that damage should be increased slightly by all weapons. Now I know some of you guys are gonna be like, what the fuck, Microwave? The game already has one hitter quitter headshots. Shut up about all that. We don't need that. And while I can see how some people may think this, but after playing it with no HUD and really embracing the realism this game mode offers, it feels way too off to shoot somebody 5 to 6 times with a saw and see blood splashing all around them, only to have them brush it off because they had rook armor. Now I'm not saying that one round should kill you or anything like that, but maybe some damage tweaks could be done. Maybe it was the hit registration, which we all know is a reoccurring problem in the game right now. But even with that, it still doesn't take away from the craziness that is tactical realism. This is not something I would want to play with randoms in a queue. I don't even want to imagine what it would be like to play with 4 random dudes, and they would have no mic, just running around roaming. No thank you. Now I know some of you want this to come into matchmaking, but I honestly don't think it will. It requires way too much coordination and communication with each other. Maybe if it required you to queue with the full 5-man and you played against another 5-man, but definitely not solo queue. So I wanted to give you guys some takeaways on how to play this new game mode. Number 1, communication. Do not play without a mic unless you can send messages telepathically. Number 2, callouts. Have your team know where you are by constantly giving your location. Number 3, teamwork. Have a plan and stick with it. Try not to dilly-dally around the map, because chances are you might get team killed if you're galloping around the map. Number 4, go outside. I don't mean in real life. We all know it's safer to stay in your gaming chair. But what I mean is, don't be afraid to run around outside the map for 10 to 15 seconds. And finally, number 5, shotguns. If you're decent with a shotgun, then I highly recommend them. Not only are they freaking awesome, but they give you an advantage because you never have to worry about magazines. I had a lot of fun with this new mode, and it really showed me how much I depend on marks, kill confirmations, and kill cams. Oh, I forgot. This new mode does not outline the diffuser or rook armor drops. So if you die with the diffuser or plant it, be sure to tell your team the exact location, because we actually lost a round due to a lost diffuser on Favela. And we've all played that map now because it looks like somebody took drugs and then took crowns and just drew all over the map. But all in all, I love this new game mode. It makes the game feel different and is really refreshing when played with 10 competent players. I'd like to know your thoughts on this new mode and if you think it should go into matchmaking. And that's all I got for you guys. If you guys like this, I'd appreciate a thumbs up for visibility. And if for some reason you guys really liked it, then you should tap that subscribe button like it's hot. If you have any ideas for my next episode, then let me know in the comments below. Or you can hit me up on Twitter, which a link is provided in the description. This last clip sums up my whole experience in the new mode. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time.
Damn. Wow.
Thermite's
Nice
outside
shot.
kitchen window.
Yep. Zerg, you're alone. Good luck.
What?
Okay, there's 2 outside of kitchen. 2 outside
You got him. You got him.
Gun.
This is good training to call out instead of tag. He's outside of trophy and 1 outside of kitchen window. More to the right.
Oh, go outside of master balcony.
Yeah, go outside of master balcony. Good ball.
Yeah, I have
1
it
in
open.
trophy.
They're both
1 in trophy.
One's in trophy.
Silence that, dude.
If you remain in this zone, you will be detected by hostiles.
Nice. 1 more in trophy.
Location has been compromised.
Just
He's
defuse it.
planting. He's
Defuse it.
planting.
Oh my god, behind you! See him! Right there!
What's going on?
Disable.
What?
Oh my god!
Hit the diffuse.
Diffuser!
Oh my god! I did it! Oh my god! I was so scared! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, I have no ammo! That was my last
looking
bullet!
at him the whole time. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I couldn't switch to my secondary!
Holy shit,
Oh my
dude.
god! So you're probably thinking, yo bruh, does this mean that dim hackers aren't getting banned yet? And well, technically, yes, that's right. BattleEye will prevent cheaters from entering the game if it detects any getgood.exes, which is still a very good thing, guys. I'm sure there is a huge list of known cheats that BattleEye already knows about, but it has to take time to acclimate to the game. And once Ubisoft feels that it's ready,